And I'm definitely making the most of this exclusivity because it's not going to last for long. There's about an hour and a half to go before Decorex 2014 is officially opened to the public. Just some of the things that you can expect when you do come here, Leanne. I know you're set to arrive a day or two to check out what's happening here. Some office furniture. Now, this is very, very good looking. It's sure to inspire some creativity in the office. You can also see some pool tables, designer pool tables, might I add, to both look beautiful and be practical. And that is definitely going to boost morale in the office, I should say. And then for a good rest, I should say, for some of the staff and employee, some beautiful, beautiful bedding and linen there. It will be difficult to get out of bed with those. And then, of course, the pool tables, the bar stools, etc. Just some practically looking beautiful things. We've moved from that section that you saw about a moment or two ago to Craft Collective. Now, this particular area showcases what you can see behind us there. It's Africa meeting design, really. Some of the bags you can see behind us here, clutch bags. You can usually see those on runways in London and Paris and New York, but now they're infused with African fabric, the tassels, the beadwork, absolutely exquisite. And talking about the beadwork, this particular store behind me here is showcasing things that are very popular across South Africa, the beads, the necklaces, the bangles, some of the shoes that you can see. Maskandi Music loves those kind of beaded shoes, and very, very beautiful indeed. And I'm standing next to a woman now who is responsible and overseeing some of the exhibitors here, some of those who crafted some of the material that you see behind here. Princess Tsotetsi is the Senior Project Manager of Craft Collective Decorex. Very good morning to you, Princess. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much. Good morning.
A lot of the stalls that we're seeing here belong to startup companies. What can they gain from the exposure here at Decorex, and what do they offer?
Okay, they offer unique products that are one of a kind, that are made by them in South Africa. And the products are very unique, very handmade, one of a kind, and they are very, 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 very amazing. They're amazing products. We've got really talent, special talent in South Africa. And what they gain exposure to the market, because this is a market access program. So they get exposure from trade, from all the market. So when they're ready for the market, we bring them to Craft Collective to come and gain exposure for their businesses.
Many of them begin in this side of things at Craft Collective, but often move on and they gain some experience, some growth, skills transfer, a different platform exposure as well that you speak of from mingling and meeting some of the international investors as well, don't they?
Yes, they do. They do. We do have international trade. We do have high-end designers from international countries, and they mingle, they network, and there's a lot of transfer skills that is happening. So it's a great opportunity for them to get those kind of things, and they are inspired by the designers. And most of them are startups. It's a developing sector of crafters. It's a startup. And when they're nurtured and they have all the information and the skills, then we can move them to the high end, like the 100% design South Africa, where they can now do the design for internationals and South Africans.
Let's speak about the crafters now. You mentioned that some of them are sponsored by government organizations, some of them are from rural areas, some urban. Let's speak about the people who showcase and are responsible for some of these displays.
Okay. Yes, we do have contemporary and traditional products, which are from different parts of our province. We have Vembe municipality, which is from Limpopo. It's very traditional products. We have the Gauteng Sports, Arts and Culture and Recreation, and all those government departments, they have sponsored our crafters. We are very grateful of them to have sponsored them. And we've got CEDA, which has a pavilion, and they also have individual crafters that they have sponsored.
Some of the products that are on display, I know as we speak, we're seeing visuals of some of the Nguni cows that are being featured here. A lot of fauna and flora coming to the fore in some of the products that are displayed. Many of them have a story behind them, don't they? Some of the items that are on display here. Just talk to us about that a little bit.
Okay. Many of the products have the story behind, and that's what the people want. That's what the people want, because people are very tired of mass-produced. So they want that unique and story behind all those products. They are inspired when they make this product. Their products, they are inspired by something. So they always tell us a story about the product. So hence the products are very unique and handmade.
Having Craft Collective side by side with the likes of the newly unleashed or released 100% Design South Africa in Decorex, just talk to us about how important that synergy is between the raw African handmade and those many expensive high-end fashion.
It's very important because now craft can go urban. And these people, the makers can actually interact with the high designers, and they get very inspired by the 100% designers.
And just talk to us about how it started and how long this has been running.
Okay, the craft sector at Decorex, it started 9 years ago. It is a developing sector. We really hold them by the hand to make them to come here, so that we train them, they go through training, and when we see that they're ready for the market, then they come to the show. And it's 9 years ago they've been coming to Decorex. So Craft Collective has been part of Decorex, and it's a very important, it's a highlight of the show, because you get people coming here and say, I just want to go to the craft sector. Yeah.
But now, how affordable is it? Many people are afraid that if they come to such displays, that they'll be charged tourist prices. So for ordinary South Africans who want to come, who enjoy homegrown or home-produced products, is it affordable for them?
Yes, it is affordable, but people must bear in mind that handmade products take a long time, and they have to pay attention to detail. So it is affordable. I can say it is affordable, and we try and help them with the costing and pricing as well.
And at the end of the day, it's boosting an industry. It's for our economy. It's money that stays right here.
Yes. It's money that stays right here. It's boosting our South African economy, which is great. And they can contribute to the economy, which is great for emerging companies, which is great. And most of them are small companies.
Princess Tsotetsi, thank you so much for your time. She's the Senior Project Manager of Craft Collective. And Leanne, my birthday has just passed, but it's not too late to get me a gift, hey? So when you come here, I think I'll order a necklace, a bangle, and one of the bags to go, please. Thank you. Back to you in studio.